Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I'm Maria Albina Michael, and with me is Anuja Kumar with the Midday News. The headlines. President Ramnath Kovind reaches Dhaka on a 3-day visit to take part in the 50th Victory Day celebrations of Bangladesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to address a valedictory session of National Summit on Agro and Food Processing tomorrow at Anand, Gujarat. Election Commission team is on a 2-day visit to Punjab to assess poll preparedness. Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Thakur launches first edition of Khelo India Women's Under-21 Hockey League in New Delhi today. Over 134 crore 61 lakh vaccine doses administered so far under nationwide vaccination drive. Recovery rate stands at 98.38%. The lone survivor of the Kunur chopper crash, Group Captain Varun Singh, passes away. President, Prime Minister and Raksha Mantri offer condolences. Omicron variant of COVID-19 is spreading at unprecedented rate, warns the World Health Organization. In men's hockey, India to take on Bangladesh in Asian Champions Trophy at Dhaka this afternoon. And Indian shuttler H.S. Pranoy to face Darren Liu of Malaysia in second round of men's singles at BWF World Championships in Spain today. As India marches towards administering 150 crore vaccine doses against COVID-19, news about the new corona variant is a cause of concern. In this situation, we appeal to our listeners to get fully vaccinated at the earliest and help others get vaccinated. Please continue to follow these 3 simple steps to stay safe. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki doori for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011-239-78046 and 1075. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address farmers during the valedictory session of the National Summit on Agro and Food Processing tomorrow at 11 a.m. at Anand in Gujarat through video conferencing. President Ramnath Kovind today visited National Martyrs Memorial in Savar in Bangladesh to pay tribute to the Indian and Bangladeshi soldiers who died in the Bangladesh War of Independence in 1971. The President is on a 3-day state visit to Bangladesh to attend the 50th Victory Day celebrations. At the memorial, Mr. Kovind paid tribute to fallen soldiers by laying a wreath. He also planted a sapling of the Ashoka tree. Later today, Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina, and Foreign Minister A.K. Abdul Momen will call on the President. The President will also hold a delegation-level meeting with President of Bangladesh, Mohammad Abdul Hamid, in Dhaka. At the arrival, the President has been given a grand welcome at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport in Dhaka. More from our correspondent.
Bangladesh gave a grand welcome to President Ramnath Kovind on his arrival in Dhaka. His counterpart, Mr. Hamid, came to receive him at the airport. He was given a 21-gun salute, followed by the Guard of Honor. Lots of school children also welcomed the President, waving the flags of both countries. Mr. Kovind visited the National Martyrs Memorial, which is a symbol of sacrifices of brave soldiers of both countries who fought for the liberation of Bangladesh. It is also a symbol of victory over the brutality of Pakistani army, in which more than 30 lakh people have been killed during the 9 months of fight for independence of Bangladesh. Both countries celebrate 16th December as Victory Day to mark the victory of joint forces over Pakistan for liberation of Bangladesh. India and Bangladesh are giving high priority to the visit of Mr. Kovind as both countries are celebrating the 50th year of the victory and golden jubilee of the establishment of their diplomatic ties. Sanjeev Kumar Singh for AIR News, Dhaka.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address farmers during the valedictory session of the National Summit on Agro and Food Processing tomorrow at 11 a.m. at Anand in Gujarat through video conferencing. The 3-day summit, which started yesterday, is being organized by the Gujarat government with a focus on natural farming. Farmers will be provided all the information related to benefits of adopting natural farming methods. The summit is being attended by over 5,000 farmers, with thousands others connecting virtually from across the country. Chief Election Commissioner Sushil Chandra, accompanied by election commissioners and other senior officers of the Election Commission of India, will be on a two-day visit to Punjab from today. The Commission will take stock of the preparedness for the state assembly elections due early next year. Giving the information, Chief Electoral Officer of Punjab, Dr. S. Karuna Raju, said the Commission will today hold meetings with representatives of national and state-level recognized parties, Chief Electoral Officer and nodal officers of State Police and Central Armed Police Forces.
Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Thakur today launched the first edition of Khelo India Women's Hockey League Under-21 at Major Dhyan Chand National Stadium in New Delhi today. A total of 14 teams across different states will participate in the league from 15th to 21st of this month. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Thakur said if leagues are established across the country before participation in big events, it will help athletes to play around the year. He congratulated Hockey India and Sports Authority of India for giving an opportunity to young women hockey players. Mr. Thakur said this platform will provide opportunity to hockey players to showcase their talent.
खिलाड़ियों के जितने ज्यादा नैतिक काम घर में मिले उनको उतना ज्यादा पता चलता है कि अपने प्रतिद्वंदी अपने जो ऑपोजिशन के सामने खेलना कैसे, किस परिस्थिति में टीम कॉम्बिनेशन बेहतर हो, कैसे आप ज्यादा गोल दाग सकें, कैसे आप किसी टीम को गोल ना करने दें। ये रणनीति इसी समय तय होती है। इसलिए ऐसी लीग में आपको कभी करनाल से, हिसार से, सोनीपत से, उड़ीसा से, मुंबई से, हिमाचल से या बेंगलुरु से बाहर आकर आप जब दिल्ली में आए तो आप अपनी रोज वाली अकेडमी में नहीं है, आप एक नए एटमॉस्फेयर में आकर एक नई टीम के सामने खेल रहे हैं।
Over 134 crore 61 lakh doses of COVID vaccine have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Union Health Ministry said more than 68 lakh vaccine doses were administered in the last 24 hours. The ministry said 8,168 COVID patients recovered during the last 24 hours and the national recovery rate stands at 98.38%. Till now, more than 3 crore 41 lakh people have recovered from COVID-19.
The Union Government has said that more than 140 crore 47 lakh COVID-19 vaccine doses have been provided to states and union territories so far. Health Ministry today said that over 16 crore 49 lakh unutilized vaccine doses are still available with the states and UTs to be administered. As part of the nationwide vaccination drive, government has been supporting the states and UTs by providing them COVID vaccines free of cost. The United States, the country hardest hit by the coronavirus pandemic, crossed 8 lakh COVID-19 deaths on Tuesday, a tracker maintained by Johns Hopkins University showed. The figure is greater than the entire population of several states, including North Dakota and Alaska.
The World Health Organization, WHO, has warned that Omicron variant of COVID-19 is spreading at an unprecedented rate and urged countries to act swiftly to rein in the transmission. In the meantime, in Telangana, 3 cases of Omicron detected at Hyderabad airport. 2 persons, including a woman, tested positive for Omicron variant of COVID-19. Director, State Public Health Department, Dr. Srinivas Rao, informed that both have arrived at the international airport at Hyderabad a few days ago from Kenya and Somalia.
Both houses of parliament have been adjourned till 2 p.m. following opposition uproar on various issues. In the Lok Sabha, opposition members pressed the demand of removal of Minister of State for Home Ajay Kumar Mishra from the Council of Ministers over SIT report in Lakhimpur Kheri incident. As soon as the House assembled for the day, T.R. Balu of DMK raised the issue of SIT report in Lakhimpur Kheri incident. Referring the SIT report and alleged involvement of the minister's son in this case, Mr. Balu demanded the removal of Ajay Mishra. Opposition members from Congress and DMK trooped into the well and started sloganeering. Speaker Om Birla appealed to the agitating members to raise the issue after the question hour and let the House run. In the Rajya Sabha, the House was
first adjourned till 12 noon following uproarious scene by the opposition members over the issue of suspension of 12 members from the winter session of Parliament. When the House assembled for the day, Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu tried to run the 0 hour, but the opposition members raised this issue and demanded revocation of their suspension. The chair appealed to the agitating members to allow the House to take up 0 hour as it is very important. Amidst the din, Mr. Naidu adjourned the House till 12 noon.
Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal today denied that there is any ban on entry of Indian fruits into the US market. Replying to questions in the Lok Sabha, Mr. Goyal said India has market access for fruits including banana, pomegranate, mango, watermelon and coconut. He said, however, the export of pomegranate arils was suspended by the US in 2018. The minister informed the House that export of Indian mangoes and pomegranate fruits was held up since 2020 in the wake of COVID-19 pandemic, as export pre-clearance inspection by the US inspectors could not be carried out due to travel restrictions.
Group Captain Varun Singh, the lone survivor of the Tamil Nadu chopper crash, passed away today. He was under treatment at Command Hospital in Bengaluru. Expressing grief and sorrow, President Ramnath Kovind said that though badly injured in the chopper crash, Varun Singh displayed the soldierly spirit of valor and indomitable courage. President Ramnath Kovind has paid condolences at the demise of Group Captain Varun Singh. Mr. Kovind said that though badly injured in the chopper crash, Varun Singh displayed the soldierly spirit of valor and indomitable courage. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed grief on his passing away. In a tweet, he said Group Captain Varun Singh served the nation with pride, valor and utmost professionalism. Mr. Modi said his rich service to the nation will never be forgotten. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh has expressed pain at his demise. He said that Varun Singh was a true fighter who fought till his last breath. Mr. Singh said that we stand firmly with the family in this hour of grief.
You are listening to the Midday News on All India Radio.
Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh has expressed pain at his demise. He said that Varun Singh was a true fighter who fought till his last breath. Mr. Singh said that we stand firmly with the family in this hour of grief. Home Minister Amit Shah, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur and other ministers have also paid condolences. Chief of the Army Staff, General M.M. Narawane, and all ranks of Indian Army have also paid condolences on the demise of Group Captain Varun Singh. Group Captain Varun Singh was rescued from the crash site with 80% injuries. He was treated at the Kunnur Wellington Military Hospital for 2 days. He was critical but stable. Varun Singh hails from a family of defence personnel. He joined NDA in 2004 and later became a squadron and then a wing commander in 2017. He was promoted as Group Captain this year.
You are listening to the Midday News on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. President Ramnath Kovind reaches Dhaka on a 3-day visit to take part in the 50th Victory Day celebrations of Bangladesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to address valedictory session of National Summit on Agro and Food Processing tomorrow at Anand, Gujarat. Election Commission team is on a 2-day visit to Punjab to assess poll preparedness. Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Thakur launches first edition of Khelo India Women's Under-21 Hockey League in New Delhi today. Over 134 crore 61 lakh vaccine doses administered so far under nationwide vaccination drive. Recovery rate stands at 98.38%. The lone survivor of the Kunnur chopper crash, Group Captain Varun Singh, passes away. President, Prime Minister and Raksha Mantri offer condolences. Omicron variant of COVID-19 is spreading at unprecedented rate, warns World Health Organization. In men's hockey, India to take on Bangladesh in Asian Champions Trophy at Dhaka this afternoon, and Indian shuttler H.S. Pranoy to face Darren Liu of Malaysia in second round of men's singles at BWF World Championships in Spain today. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at EIR News Alerts.
चलो मिलकर एक शुरुआत करें, चलो एक फैसला आज करें, मास्क नहीं तो टोकेंगे, कोरोना को रोकेंगे, चलो एक इरादा
Lok Sabha has been adjourned for the day after opposition members from Congress, DMK and Left trooped into the well of the House and continued sloganeering. Opposition members were demanding sacking of MOS Home Ajay Kumar Mishra.
And now, let's listen to our special program, Azadi Ka Safar, highlighting the importance of the day during the freedom struggle.
आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. Birth of a Nation. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
In today's episode, we remember the Iron Man of India, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who left us on 15th of December 1950. The idea of unified India was central in the understanding of Sardar, and to this end, he also promoted the idea of a national language. In his iconic speech at Madras in 1949, he affirmed his understanding of the national language and the idea of India.
You want me that I should talk to you in English. I shall obey your command. But take it from me that it will not be long before you yourself will have to speak in our own national language.
We also remember Gandhian freedom fighter Potti Sriramulu, who died on the 15th of December 1952. He was imprisoned for participating in the 1930 Salt Satyagraha. Later, he also participated in the individual Satyagraha and the Quit India movement and was imprisoned on 3 occasions. He was a devout follower of Mahatma Gandhi and joined the Gandhi Ashram in Kumaravollu, Andhra Pradesh. Sriramulu undertook 3 fasts during 1946 to 1948 for the rights of the so-called lower caste people to enter holy places in the temples of Nellore. Commenting on Potti Sriramulu's dedication and fasting ability, Mahatma Gandhi once said that if only he had 11 more followers like Sriramulu, he will be able to win freedom from British rule in a year. In 1952, Sriramulu took up the cause of a separate state for Telugu-speaking areas of Madras state. He gave supreme sacrifice when he died after 58 days of fasting in support of having a separate Andhra. In his honor, Nellore district is named after him. We salute this great Indian patriot.
We also remember nationalist Satish Chandra Samanta, who was born on 15th of December 1900. He is credited for the formation of a parallel government named Tamradlipta Jatiya Sarkar in Tamluk, West Bengal during the Quit India movement.
Satish Chandra quit Bengal Engineering College in his second year of study in order to fight for the freedom of India. He joined the local branch of the Indian National Congress and later became the president of Tamluk Congress Committee.
Tamralipt Jatiya Sarkar was formed on 17th of December 1942 and Satish Chandra looked after its functioning until his arrest in June 1943. The parallel government lasted till September 1944 and undertook cyclone relief work, gave grants to schools and organized an armed Vidyut Vahini.
After independence, Satish Chandra Samanta remained as a member of parliament for more than 3 decades and dedicated his life to public service till his death on the 4th of June 1983. We salute this great Indian.
We also remember freedom fighter and social activist Raghunath Keshav Khadelkar, who was born on 15th of December 1905 in Ratnagiri district of Maharashtra. Khadelkar was one of the founding members of the Congress Socialist Party in 1934. He served several terms of imprisonment between 1930 and 1945 during India's freedom movement.
After independence, he helped form the All India Peasants and Workers Party in 1948. In 1955, he took a leading part in forming the All India Mazdoor Kisan Party. During his term as Union Minister for Labour, he is credited with championing the Khadelkar formula to raise the minimum bonus payable to workers from 4% to 8.33%. We salute this great Indian.
That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.
Today we will bring you the landmark sites of Indian freedom movement in our special series Nishan at 4:45 p.m. in the program Parikrama.
स्वाधीनता संग्राम के वे निशान जो साक्षी हैं हमारे सेनानियों के संघर्ष और बलिदान के। आकाशवाणी समाचार ला रहा है विशेष श्रृंखला निशान। हर बुधवार को शाम 4:45 पर कार्यक्रम परिक्रमा में FM गोल्ड 100.1 मेगाहर्ट्ज पर।
Best wishes to all consumers for Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Hallmark ensures purity of gold. Always purchase Hallmark gold jewelry. For any consumer-related complaints, please contact National Consumer Helpline's toll-free number 14404. Issued in public interest by Department of Consumer Affairs, Government of India, Jago Grahak Jago.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will participate in the homage and reception ceremony of Swarnim Vijay Marshals at National War Memorial in New Delhi tomorrow. As a part of the Swarnim Vijay Varsh celebrations to commemorate 50 years of India's victory in 1971 war and formation of Bangladesh on 16th December last year, Prime Minister had lit the Swarnim Vijay Mashal from the eternal flame at the National War Memorial. He also lit 4 flames that were to traverse along different directions. The Supreme Court on Wednesday dismissed a petition filed by the Maharashtra government seeking a direction to the central government to disclose raw data pertaining to the 2011 Socio-Economic and Caste Census, SECC. In light of the submission that the data was not accurate or usable, the bench of Justices A.M. Khanvilkar and C.T. Ravikumar held the decision. The Maharashtra government had invoked the extraordinary jurisdiction of the Supreme Court after deciding to conduct a socio-economic and caste census across the state through the Maharashtra State Commission for Backward Classes.
The Supreme Court on Wednesday granted interim anticipatory bail for 4 weeks to porn movie case accused Raj Kundra. The businessman and husband of film actress Shilpa Shetty had moved the apex court in connection with a fresh FIR filed by the Maharashtra police. A bench headed by Justice Vineet Saran granted the bail, saying the protection is for 4 weeks to the petitioner. The apex court also issued notice to the Maharashtra police and sought its detailed response on the appeal filed by Kundra. Ladakh UT administration is taking all efforts to provide clean tap water to every household by defying all odds like difficult terrain, harsh and extreme cold climate. Public Health Engineering Commissioner Secretary Ajit Kumar Sahu said lots of awareness has to be created among the engineers, contractors and the general public during initial periods of implementation. Our Leh correspondent has filed more on it.
Functional household tap connection in rural areas of Leh district has increased from 5.32% on 15 August 2019 to 28.34% in 2 years of implementation. The administration in Ladakh planned to achieve 100% in tap water supply to all rural households by next year in August. 42,688 rural households have been identified under Jal Jeevan Mission for tap water connections. To achieve the target, the administration also taken support of air sources to supply raw materials like high-density polythene pipe in far inaccessible villages. On the other hand, Leh district has achieved 100% coverage in school, while 99.7% in Anganwadi center in providing tap water connection. Yangsen Dolma for Air News from Leh Ladakh.
In men's hockey, defending champions and Olympic bronze medalist India will take on host Bangladesh today in the Asian Champions Trophy tournament at Dhaka. The match will begin at 3 p.m. Indian time. Indian shuttler H.S. Pranoy will lock horns with Darren Liu of Malaysia in the second round of men's singles at BWF World Championships at Huelva in Spain today. In men's doubles, pair of M.R. Arjun and Dhruv Kapila will meet 11th seeds duo of Vladimir Ivanov and Ivan Sozonov of Russia today. Women's doubles pair of N. Siki Reddy and Ashwini Ponnappa will take on 14th seeds Chinese team of Liu Xuan and Xia Yu Ting after their first round opponents withdrew.
Chief Ministers of BJP-ruled states are visiting Ayodhya today for the darshan of Ram Lalla at Sri Ram Janmabhoomi. Heavy security arrangements are in place for the proposed visit of the Chief Ministers. We have more from our correspondent.
Functional
9 chief ministers of BJP-ruled states along with deputy chief ministers reached Ayodhya today morning. BJP national president JP Nadda is also accompanying them. The group went to Saryu Ghat and performed Jalabhishek and Dugdhabhishek there. They also visited Ram Ki Paidi area along with the Saryu river. The dignitaries will go to Hanumangadi temple for blessings of Lord Hanuman. They will do darshan of Ram Lalla at Sri Ram Janmabhoomi in a short while from now. A lunch of all chief ministers and deputy chief ministers is also scheduled in Ayodhya. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
News just in. The Lok Sabha has been adjourned for the day following protest of opposition members over the demand of removal of Ajay Kumar Mishra from the Council of Ministers. And now let us take a look at the weather update for the day. The national capital Delhi is expected to have mainly clear sky, mist or shallow fog. It recorded a minimum temperature of 8 degrees Celsius while the maximum was around 23 degrees. Mumbai is likely to have mainly clear sky. It noted a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius while the maximum is expected to be around 31 degrees. Chennai is likely to have partly cloudy sky. There will be not much change in temperature as it will vary between 26 and 31 degrees Celsius. Kolkata will mainly have clear sky. The city noted a minimum temperature of 14 degrees Celsius while maximum is expected to be around 25 degrees. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. President Ramnath Kovind reaches Dhaka on a 3-day visit to take part in the 50th Victory Day celebrations of Bangladesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to address valedictory session of National Summit on Agro and Food Processing tomorrow at Anand, Gujarat. Election Commission team is on a 2-day visit to Punjab to assess poll preparedness. Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Thakur launches first edition of Khelo India Women's Under-21 Hockey League in New Delhi today. Over 134 crore 61 lakh vaccine doses administered so far under nationwide vaccination drive. The recovery rate stands at 98.38%. The lone survivor of the Kunnur chopper crash, Group Captain Varun Singh, passes away. President, Prime Minister and Raksha Mantri offer condolences. Omicron variant of COVID-19 is spreading at unprecedented rate, warns World Health Organization. In men's hockey, India to take on Bangladesh in Asian Champions Trophy at Dhaka this afternoon. And Indian shuttler H.S. Pranoy to face Darren Liu of Malaysia in second round of men's singles at BWF World Championships in Spain today. And that is the end of the Midday News.